I was seeing on Instagram and Twitter a last-minute winner for FC Bayern Munich
Oh, really?
against Kempston Rural. And I must say, Bayern Munich have contacted us a couple of times. Some of their Instagram stories are really funny. Like they've quoted Kempston Rural's tweet, and then they've like spliced in a scene from East is East. It's really quite comical. Like some good. I found I quite liked it. I found it really funny, and it's really good humour from Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, sorry, Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich. But again, actually a really good win. It was good. It was a good goal, and I mean they are looking like the favourites. I would say potentially Bayern Munich in this league. Played six, won five, drawn one, scoring goals. Obviously a bit of resilience in the team. Um, yeah, I know we see a little bit of, I don't know if you see it, Chris, but they film, I think Manny, like I mentioned before,
Yes.
Manny goes and films it as well. And I do like that content. Someone called Lucy Bob does that for Lucy's on Sundays as well. I quite like, so, just like it's like highlights for grassroots football. It's brilliant.
So he follows because I know he does a bit for Queen's Park Crescents, but he also does FC Brian as well, does he, quite often?
I believe he does. Let me just
Yeah.
get that 100% because I wouldn't, again, I don't want to be misquoted and we'd be
No, no,
lynched.
no, no. But I mean, the great thing about FC Brian, I mean, in this
So he's
game
with Queen's
is
Park Crescent on Saturdays and Brian Munich, not Bayern, Brian Munich on Sundays.
nice. Oh well, he's got his weekends all sorted out then, hasn't he? Um,
Yeah, so yeah, Brian Munich flying, and like I said, some of their content on Instagram is very good, and we follow it with our Beds Football Podcast Instagram account. So no, good win for them, and good social media presence too.
Very much so.
Um,
And the winner as well, just looking at FC Brian, that at the time of when the goals went in, I want to say that there were one, two, three, four, five Mohammeds on the pitch for FC Brian.
well,
Um,
I don't know if you've ever watched
Tremendous.
this film Superbad. When you have seen Superbad,
Yes.
and he says, "Why on earth have you called yourself?" He calls himself McLovin. And he said, he says like about Muhammad being the most common name in the world, like read a book, you dumb fuck, or something like that. So yeah, and this team sheet shows it is a common name.
Very common name. And I just hope the last goal was something like Mohammed to Mohammed, whipped in. Mohammed!
Yeah,
It's
just yeah,
just
pure scenes.
It's
And then they all done
unbelievable.
the Spider-Man meme and pointed
Yeah.
at each other.
This,
Yeah,
which one was it? It was fantastic. Great result for them. Good bunch of lads. And I'm also quite pleased the fact that they beat Kempston, AFC Kempston, because it's not rural. There's nothing
I,
rural about Kempston Rural.
I
That's
actually
the
found
problem.